Okay, the last thing I want to show you guys for this project to complete and finish up your vinyl decal is how to resize your image if you need to, and or resize your artboard, because remember, if there's any wasted white space out here, I'm not going to cut your vinyl decal or let you cut it because it's a waste of our vinyl. So some of you may have drawn yours and your image may be like down here somewhere. Hold on, because I need to put these together. So your image may be like down here and you have all this empty white space. So if that's the case and you know that your artboard is still needs to be this size, then if you click on, remember, if you shift click, it selects more than one thing. So I'm going to have to shift click to get my text and my image. And if I hold the shift key down, then I can resize this and keep it proportional. So see, it doesn't stretch it out or mess it up or anything. I want to get it as close to the edge as possible without it actually touching the edge, because if it's touching the edge, it could possibly cut off part of my design. Okay? And then I don't really have any wasted space. There's, these areas over here that can't be avoided. And there's this little thin, tiny strip up here, but we're going to pretend. So I'm going to go back and click this again and make it just a tiny bit smaller. We're going to pretend that maybe mine was that size, and that's how I wanted it. And I had this extra space. Okay, so to edit your artboard, okay, for you guys, this is going to be up here at the top. Once you click with the black arrow on your artboard, you'll see document setup up here. For me, it's right here. So I'm going to click the document setup button, and when I do, this little window is going to pop up, and I want to click edit artboards up at the top right. So edit artboards. And then I have a couple of choices. Your width and height will be right up here. Mine's right here. I can just type in the size I want it to be, okay? Or I can grab hold of these little squares that are in the middle and drag down to put it where I want it to be, or drag over where I want it to be to shrink down my artboard to be a better size. I like to change these numbers when I do that because I don't like a bunch of decimal places after my numbers. So I'm just going to round that to 4.5. So I'm going to just get rid of that 3 and hit enter, and it will automatically take that to 4.5. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and say either make it 4.5 on both of them. We'll see how much space that leaves. So that's not terrible. It's still got a little bit of wasted space, but it's not terrible. I could have gone ahead and rounded it from 4.38 to 4.4, and that's a lot better. There's not near as much wasted space. Now, once I have it the size I want, if it does not match what I put on my EDP, then I need to go back and change my criteria size on my EDP so that those numbers match, because I look at that also when I grade it. And then to get back out of this editing mode, you just simply click back on your black arrow, your selection tool, and it will take you back out. And then you would save your file, and it is ready for you to turn in to have cut. The only other thing you might want to do is change the colors. And if you put a different color than black on your EDP, I will show you how to change that. Well, we'll just do it in this video since we still have time. I would do another one, but so to change colors, if I go to the white arrow, it will let me select just a certain area, okay? So if I had put on my EDP that my color should be red, then I could come up here and go to select and come down to the word same and then fill color and click that, and it would select everything in my image that was that black fill color. And then you can either go over here or up here at the top left of your screen and click on that fill color and choose the other color you want it to be. And then I'm going to click off of it so you can see. So now you can see that if I had put red on my decal, that I wanted it to be red, that's what my decal would look like now when I cut it out. So it's really simple to change the color. The fastest way to do it, though, is to make sure that you do that select same fill color, because if you don't, then you have to sit here and click on one piece at a time to color this. one at a time, and that takes a lot more time that you don't want to waste, okay? So I'll show that one more time before I end the video. I clicked anywhere on one of my black areas with the white direct selection tool. I came up to select up here at the top, down to same, and then to fill color right here. And I clicked it, and it selected everything that was black. I clicked on my fill color, either up here at the top left or over here, and chose the new color that I put on my EDP criteria for my vinyl color. And so I am saying that I put red on mine, and so I changed mine to red. I would save my project and turn it in on Schoology, and it is ready to cut. Thanks for watching.